Hello and welcome back to another rank sap video. We got a day left. We got 2 more recordings. We're on the top 2%. We can get to the top 1%. Believe you and me. And my nose is unblocked and clear. Both nostrils, air flowing in and out. It's a wonderful time to be alive, truly. Okay. Now, I'm learning a lot. Honestly, call me crazy. Is this better? I'm gonna say it is. We're going 2 squatted, the rare 2 squatted, but you know what? Bold players, we're channeling the energy of the bold man right now. We're trying to win. Though of course I would say I am better than the bold man. Don't hold that against anyone though. It's just the nature of the game. Nature of the beast. Full lobby this time. I've been having more success in my non-recorded. Oh, we wouldn't have won even if we didn't split the room in that situation there. Or even if we did, rather. Okay, give me something better than 2 pie tamarins. I need a victory here. I mean, unironically, I may be better off putting stats on you than buying a 1-1. So I'm gonna do it. Call me crazy that way. I think it's a good idea. Because then we're going to one-shot like 2 or 3 units with this guy. And then we can pass on the benefits to the next one. We're going unorthodox this weekly. Because nothing orthodox seems to be working. I'm sure there's a religious reference in there. Me, if I was... Well, who's an unorthodox church? I don't know. I'm not involved in that whole business. I don't wish to be. I'm just playing some proto pets at the minute. Now... Another lesson, okay, scale one thing quite big, leave room for a gimmick, but if you get early scaling, that's what's gonna cause the victories that you're looking for in this life. And 4 squad, it worked for me there. See, look, maybe if you'd combine your units, you would be in a better position, but you're not, so don't even worry about it. We're gonna try a crab out, honestly. And I'm gonna freeze the broccoli because it's probably one of our best options here. Put a hedgehog down. You gotta copy enough health to survive. Actually, put the hedgehog at the front because everything I have should survive. I'll put... Yeah, you know what? The health just seems to make sense and you'll be fighting against softened up enemies. No, don't kill my crab though. That being said, I've had success with the crab, but you need to level a crab like ASAP, and you don't get crab early, of course, since you're not going to level on turn 2 or turn 1, and you obviously can't afford to buy it on turn 1 anyway, unless you do some stupid business. 3 pets, level, sell, buy. You can get 1 crab on level 1. That's technically possible and feasible. But of course, it's not reasonable. All things considered. There we go. We found success with the hedgehog for a round. I think that's where it ends, frankly, but I'll put a bone on you. Not to complicate matters. Now, I think I would be best served by buying temporary stats and freezing a fish. Maybe I'm disrespecting temporary stats to the point. Like, because in this weekly, all you need to do is bide your time until you get these strong lads down here, alright? So what's wrong with buying a cupcake, if you think about it that way? I think that's fair. But it's not gonna win you a game. It's not gonna lose you a game, rather. Maybe it does in the long run, but I think I'm better served by the leveling when I can. And then also I can sell some of these units. Oh, plus you borrow the buffed health, so it's really just a benefit across the board. Of course, winning against the clone does me no favors, but that's fine. Okay, a lot of good options here, a lot of good options. Show me this level first. I see a penguin and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Honestly, I'm gonna sell you to make room first. I'm gonna buy you. I think we take the early possible scaling. Honestly, I'm gonna freeze you, but I'm also gonna put this on you. Seeing as we still don't really have a reason not to go for this hedgehog player. Plus, maybe if we level a crab as well. I think getting you attack scale quick is definitely key. We'll put you here now that you're gonna get some more important benefits. Don't see a reason to run donkey without my hippo friend, which I'm not picked up. We got early scaling. Not the earliest scaling, of course someone could have gotten a giraffe, and indeed many people did get a giraffe, but I think we should be fine regardless. That order actually helped me, not even lying. I think we would have been in a bit more trouble without that order. In any case, let's see what we can get done. Literally nothing, apparently. Would I sell you, or should I put a pineapple on you? Putting a pineapple on you to sell you seems pointless. Just roll me, honestly. I don't think we should level with the hedgehog. The hedgehog literally has no future, so... You know what? Actually, perfect. We can sell the hedgehog next turn, and then we've got our plans in order. We got the level at the right moment as well. You're scaling, we'll level you, and then you'll be scaling. We can keep both of you around, honestly, frankly. Because you're gonna copy the health, like, directly, so... It's only up from here. So honestly, an early crab is very useful, but a late crab is hard to level. You can put that. Okay, listen, shark, it can work. You need a lot of ingredients. Crocodile is good from the start. Run the crocodile. And put a pineapple on it. Do some more damage. Why not? Right? Potato, there's a place and a time and a situation and an environment for a potato to thrive. Now that we've got like a lot of scaling going, you're getting more attack. Soon you can even go at the front. Actually, you may even need to go at the front now or next turn, since you'll have the stats from here. It's a copy and not an ad, but who's to complain? And then the earliest crocodile is, of course, gonna give us a lot of impact. I think we've got a good grasp on the weekly. You don't want to overdo it on buying the shop ingredients, because you do need levels to get the pets ahead of time. If you buy 2 things from the shop in like the turn 5 to 7 era, where you could be rolling for levels for the important turns, which is like 7, 8, and 9 kind of range. This is my image of what's going on at the minute, right? Okay, this person's also got a level 2 crab. Fellow crab user, I respect you. I may, honestly, I can see buying a broccoli here and then you copying that house without the downside being a good play, but honestly, I would rather go look for some alternative. That's not really what I mean, but I'll buy it. These aren't the best options, but we are winning, so I can't complain so strongly. A level on the crocodile would do me wonders, but of course you can't. No chocolate and no matches without a level, so it's not going to happen now. None of this is an entire win condition on its own. And the Scorpion is the only thing that can cancel this kind of stuff out, but of course Scorpion also locks you out of a lot of other things. Scaling a Bulldog is fool's gold. You think to yourself, you get the Bulldog early and it can't be that bad. You scale its health, you buy a lot of broccoli for it, it can't be that bad. But then you damage it once and its attack goes down to some pitiful number, and then you never go 2 for 1 to your benefit. You always end up going 1 for 1, and then you're like, oh, I should have done more with what I got. And then it doesn't end up panning out that way, and you just end up being a bit sad. Okay, monkey. Monkey see, monkey do. Thank you for your hard work. I see no reason not to continue with the current plan. Honestly, I think you should stay at the front so that you don't need the health buff from the monkey, because you're getting your own attack buffs and you need the attack buffs from the monkey. So you keep getting all these stats. You steal those copied, upgrades over and borrow that benefit for yourself, and you have a good time, Okay, this person, they've got a stronger backline than me. I need to level my stuff up. As I say that, of course, I get it, so thank you very much kindly. I would like a level on the crocodile, and I think that's gonna really supercharge this whole system. And at this point, we're committed to this entire squad. The only swappable ingredient is a monkey. And I don't know what I would swap the monkey for. Now that we got a level 2 crocodile with pineapple, I think we're good though. Problem is, people with the backline of that sort, like your backline, you will deal your damage and you will kill this crocodile. That being said, I don't think it's a problem. At the very worst, we should trade equally. Your squad is pathetic. You're scaling your health so strongly, but you will not kill anything with that weak of an attack stat. We've got somewhat wide scaling with the penguin. We can kind of distribute this stuff here and there. I can even start buying stat buffs the other way. Like I said, it took me this long to get a grasp on how this weekly actually works. What makes it tick. Who's gonna say no to all this? Honestly, I may even sell the monkey at some point just to get extra snipes done. Don't show me that replay. Right? Because you've got some scaling. You don't have enough scaling to come by me. You've got like, you scaling your backline's dying to my crocodile, and by the time you get those back end units strong enough to upgrade, like you're gonna combine your husky eventually and you're gonna get something better. That's fine. You do you. I'm not gonna complain or pout or cry or anything of that sort. But I think, broadly speaking, unless you level this warthog, which will supercharge the rest of your squad with enough stats to then counter me, I think then if that happens, we're in a bad state. Otherwise, we're in a good state. And we may even choose to pick up a scorpion of our own to handle business. Okay, listen, they followed my advice and now they're going to win. That's not gonna cause us too much strife, I hope. So if we can level you, that's fine. If not, this monkey can get sold. To be frank. But it is giving us valuable stats at the end of the day, and we are getting a lot out of it. A steak, I think, is going to start being a valuable purchase to get these one-shots, because we have a lot of health and not a lot of attack. A steak on the crab or a steak on the fish, both of those can guarantee a one-shot on a stronger unit. I think a steak on the crab would go better, because we don't want to waste... Sorry. Hold, get out of here. We don't want to waste a steak hit on a warthog. But against this guy, we would like to waste our steak hit on that hippo. We don't want that thing to get activated once. If it does, we're doomed. My 2 cents on the matter. Okay, no activation. You got what would have been a dream spawn in many other circumstances against me. You will not get such fortune afforded to you. And... okay, let's think about this for a second. We just went up against you, we're about to go up against you. We got 2 stakes, but we're not going to be able to buy them both. Let's freeze one and think about this for a second. We one-shot your front line. You're going to scale this to 28. We're going to zoom past that, no problem. I think stake should be bought on you in that case. And we'll freeze the other one to put somewhere else. Now that we've got even more damage done here, by the way, we're going to be going straight to the Zam Moon. And we got the exact plan that we need. See, look, we don't even have a level on this monkey. It doesn't matter, we got levels on the crocodile. You take the levels where you get them. Now, usually we don't get them. I'm going to be frank with you. We don't often get the levels that we ask for in this world. It's been an unfortunate turn of events so far in this weekly, but, it's fine. Odds are we're gonna be put up against a clone this time, so even if we win, we won't be able to take a scalp off this guy, which is, you know what? It's the price you pay. Okay, they've adapted and they're leading with a scorpion. I see your plan, and I reject it. I'm gonna put a stake on you, and honestly, even if you buff yourself, that's NBD to me. Seems fine, right? That's a temporary downgrade, but now we're gonna even if you swap your stuff around, we would have. Yes, exactly. Thank you. And then you're gonna be forced to swap this stuff around. But even if you swap it around, what are you gonna do about it? You know. Now we've replaced that as well. Now we have stake across the board with dealing damage. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? And now you're on max, so you're on max. Copy the max over, and you got the stakes for the damage. So I don't even need to scale you necessarily. This does nothing for me. There's no need to level you. You copy the max health. I'll freeze this. You have no abilities that deal damage, so I don't need to fret in that circumstance. I may even consider replacing the monkey at some point. The monkey is starting to get quite strong on its own right, so you know what? You can stay. You're obviously going to change your order around. Don't think I'm immune to, but you know what? With the stake... Not quite. Oh, it's a draw because of our backline stake. Okay, backline stake is saving us right now. If you're going to switch your order around like that, I mean, listen, I'll rotate you on here. Actually, you know what? We drew this time, so what's the reason to change? How about we start buffing you instead? I'll freeze you and just buy me some stats, honestly. We have nothing else to buy you on. I'm content with the damage we're dealing at present moment. At this point, I may even put stake on you to start having more impact. Because it seems to be the case. You don't even one-shot me anymore. Would you look at that? We've taken a scalp off this guy, demolished him. Now we change it up. We put the stake on there. We got stake across the board. Now what are you gonna do? Now what's your plan? May as well try and level the penguin. Doesn't even matter at this point. Now you can't beat me. You don't have scaling. Well, you do, but it's not the kind of scaling which really leads you to victory at this point. I see what you're doing. You're trying to swap stuff around. You're trying to avoid too much detriment from the crocodile dealing 24 damage. It would have previously been 30 damage, but we've downgraded for an upgrade in other areas. Pray it doesn't happen again. That's fine. It's fine by me. Would you look at that? We've got a victory now thanks to that stake. We've got a victory. Put that there. You're getting strong. You are getting strong in your own right, my friend. And you should be proud of it. Okay. But we're sport for choice. Running out of things to level. You leveling has no impact, so we'll level the monkey so the monkey can become stronger of a monkey. And we're soon gonna get a 50-50 apart from the penguin. At that point, we start putting the penguin at the front. And the penguin gets scaled. And then you don't even know what happens. So we have more scaling than you. You're not scaling the scorpion because the scorpion is not perkless, obviously. So you're giving +6/+6, soon to be +9/+9. I'm assuming you get a level on that. Now I'm giving +6/+6, and we're gonna start getting more once we level you. So we're gonna be scaling more than you as well. I don't know why you put a potato on that. It does nothing. You should have put the. Whoa. It doesn't matter. All that bullshit didn't even matter. You tried to tiger the buff. I see how you. You know what? I respect your efforts. But that was some dynamic gameplay. We got a first place. We recorded that first place. Whereas that put me top 1%. I told you it was doable. We struggled this week. I had to play some off camera to get this high. Can we get much higher? Time will tell. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Every interaction has the algorithm. That was a damn good run. Enjoy that shit. Tell me. Tell me how good that was. Put it down there.